Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from your own, another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions—
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some Let me consult our records.
Blonde. Dress is all fun. Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like...
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with...
That stranger declined the guild's invitation. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventure, and should this stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on yourself like that. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now. Well, as to further news about him, he stands guard at the city gate, so I wish you every success, adventure.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing he was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I lost him pretty quickly. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean...
That is true. But on the other... anyways. Oh yeah, you should go ask him. Maybe he has more news.
No wonder you're a master.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago. I can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel Share? Well, Master Diluc... Anyway, let's go to the Angel Share.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde...
That I have. He comes here every night. He even sometimes mixes his own drink. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and...
And what's Master Diluc's...
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine and there's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait... Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered...
He's really here? Let's go down... Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Well, That's as good a reason as any.
So, guess we've broken the...
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your... My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
And he was so cold just a moment before.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora. And the 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of...
Thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong. I only wish to know what your choices are. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Vent. I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down... Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? Now for my final... This world has people who gained... Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is your answer then. As I thought. You really are similar to her. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to... Those creatures that serve the Abyss. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatulian Elite. We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh! We're super-duper strong!
That manner, it's just like... Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there. This abandoned temple does bear the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does not... Oh, it's nothing. The scent of the Abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Freeze! Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Cool it! What's the hurry? Dodge this! With the wind!
Let's spark things up.
Freeze!
Get him!
Cool it! Dodge this! Wind blade! I'm so sorry.
You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
No one escapes my sight!
Blitz.
Just a few Abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left the Abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of that. Is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant, and the creatures of the Abyss desire nothing less.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes, judging by the traces I'm following. Their next appearance may be within the territory of that. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Come a little closer.
Dodge this!
Go, Baron!
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it! How fortunate. What's the hurry?
Well, we're in both of them now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has...
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Float. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar...
I'll race you there!
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first!
Cool it! Don't get frostbite!
No escape! You...
Whew! That's that! Let's go check out that bonfire! Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss. Another one of those bonfire spells! Looks like the Abyss... Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Freeze!
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts, but they were left behind by Abyss mages. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with... We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territory.
But now we're out of leads! Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can... Let's get a move on then. I'll wait... I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, But I suppose that this place is more lair than storm terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this was the first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt. The dragon of the east had yet to fall, much less come to nest in.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Deval—
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there. Let it rain!
With the wind! This one will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Disappear!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Windblade! Freeze!
Let's spark things up a little.
Cool it!
No one escapes my sight!
Come a little closer.
Dodge this!
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't—
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still,
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
how good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that, but where are they now anyway?
She no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done,
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when— Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monk. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's any anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane,
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
what's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that she is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself. Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving?
Only for now. Don't worry, we will meet again. After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.